Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Legends of the Round Table. This is a very vibrantly colorful RPG based on Arthurian legend. Seems really neat, and the devs have said that they tried to make it like super accurate to the Arthurian stories, which sounds like a lot of fun. Um, if you guys like the content, it would be super incredibly helpful to like the video or comment. It helps the channel out as as small as mine so immensely. I can't overstate it. But with that out of the way, without further ado, why don't we head on in and check it out? Sorry for the sales
Come
pitch.
closer. Fear not. Why have you come to my 1,000-year-old tomb? In
Tomb of
truth,
Eleanor of
my
Aquitaine.
world was not so different from yours. Deep in their hearts, humans resemble each other, and that will not change anytime soon.
Ooh.
Dreams are sometimes more telling than historical facts. The greatest dream of my time was the ideal of chivalry. To be a knight is to offer the very best of yourself, day after day, inspired by four virtues: love, prowess, largesse, and loyalty.
Was the third one?
Come closer now and look at this book.
Okay.
You will live the greatest adventure that the men and women of my time ever told, that of King Arthur and his round table.
Sick. I love adventure. Long, long ago on the Isle of Britain, there ruled a king named Uther Pendragon. He became enamored with Igraine, wife of the Duke of Cornwall. Under a spell cast by the enchanter Merlin, the couple conceived an illegitimate child. After birth, the child, Arthur, was entrusted to the attentive care of a knight. Hector raised Arthur as his son alongside his natural son, Kay. After Uther's death, the kingdom became unstable, facing attacks from the Saxons and internal squabbling. One day, a magnificent sword embedded, gotta flip the page, in a rock appeared in London. Reputed as a wise man, Merlin declared that whoever succeeded in withdrawing the sword from the stone would become the High King of Britain. I mean, Merlin seems like a gross person, right? He did some magic to have them conceive a child, and then was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that puppet kid that I created, yeah, whoever gets the frickin' sword is going to be the ruler." I don't know about that, man. Yeah, the visuals in this game are nuts. They're like so clearly medieval. It's crazy. Look at that knight, man. This was the loading screen? That was very interesting. I like that. Hold down the space bar to skip this cutscene. I would rather not, thank you. Wow. It's doing something interesting with this visual style here. These guys are 3D, but like I guess this is 3D too, kinda.
Hector, Kay, and Arthur arrived in London after a long journey. The herald goes to announce the second day of the tournament.
Okay.
Uther High King, all his day is for you.
I am loving this.
Slain by Saxons, oh so brave and so true. Victors, you will pull the sword as your due. Man from all this land so wide, now do stand here side by side. Oh, what gallantry and pride! How the hardy men did shine by their valor and their ardor yesterday. But the boldest of them all, the King of Orkney, was the victor in the fray. Oh, the blood and agony, the fearful cries when ladies saw the helmets play. All eyes were on King Lot. He seized the sword in stone. But it
This guy have a
refused
robot
him.
arm? What is
He did
this?
not have the throne, for it is worthiness, not strength, that must be shown.
I think you probably know if you like this game already.
Dressed in Uther Pendragon's colors. Greetings, sires, and welcome to London, he exclaims.
Hello.
I am Elias, herald of this city.
Hi, Elias. How you doing?
It is a pleasure to see you at this illustrious tournament, he says cheerfully. By the way, Sir Ector and Sir Kay, you are fighting in the main event later today.
I mean, can I get in on this action, please? Ask him about the battle that awaits us in the large list. Learn more about Aga Swans and Meliant. About King Lot, who won the previous day's battle but failed to pull the sword from the stone. Ask for information about the sword and the stone. I don't know what this is at all. I'm going to ask about King Lot, who sucks and is a lame loser.
King Lot of Orkney is powerful and fearsome, both on the battlefield and at court. He grips his allies' hearts with fear and sows terror among his enemies. He must surely be coming to terms with his failure to remove the sword from the stone.
It sucks to suck.
When High King Uther died, Merlin, a very wise enchanter indeed, put a sword into the stone in front of St. Paul's Cathedral. Whoever manages to remove it will be Uther's successor.
I'm sorry. Why are we leaving this to Merlin, dude? The magic man? Isn't it possible that he could just undo the spell for whoever he decides is worthy, right? Like, what are we doing here? Clearly, Merlin is just doing a puppet state, right?
And that is the reason for this tournament. Every knight who wins the day's events earns a turn at trying to pull out the sword.
Okay. I don't know who Agwisance and Meliant are. Let's learn about them.
Agwisance is the vassal of King Lot, who was the victor yesterday on the first day of the tournament. Like his sovereign, Agwisance is an outstanding fighter. He's known to be feisty and insolent.
All right, well, I'm going to take you down, Agwisance, you dummy.
Meliant, meanwhile, is a promising young knight. He has great strength, yet he's contemptuous and immature.
Yeah, you're going down too, Meliant.
Sir Kay and Sir Ector must fight Sir Agwisance and Sir Meliant of Liss on horseback. They are formidable opponents.
Okay, get Arthur in on this, dude. Take leave.
Before our hero turns away, Elias says a knight is waiting for Sir Ector farther down the road.
All right, thanks, Elias. Quest log. New quest has been added to the quest log. To view it, click the page curl icon in the upper left corner. Book. Ooh, what a transition. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. Participate in the first combat of the day. Fight Agwisance and Melian de Lice on horse. Okay. The adventure's dialogues are recorded in the journal along with the progression. When they contain a hint, a key will appear next to it. That's a fun way to do it. The green buttons allow to navigate between clues. Click on the button to go to the previous clue. Okay. Tabs allow you to navigate throughout the book. Click on the indicated tab to return to the chapter's beginning. Before hero turns away, Elias says that the knight... Yeah, okay, so cool. Are you going to murder Ector before he gets a chance to do anything? Click on the indicated tab to quickly return to the quest log. UI is going crazy with this. I'm loving the UI. Click on the indicated tab to quickly exit the book. I want to meet the man mentioned by the herald. Okay. Am I dumb or is this spelled wrong? Is that like a old medieval way to spell mentioned? I don't know. Okay, the page transitions are nuts. I love them. Use a horse. To unmount a horse, point and left click on your character's horse when the cursor is displayed. Which one is Arthur? Oh, I'm playing as Ector. At any time, it is possible to move the camera horizontally. Simply keep the mouse wheel button down and move the cursor left or right. Okay, or use A and D. I'd rather use A and D because it's... I thought it was opposite on the mouse, but it's not. Okay. Movement on the floor. To move, hold the right mouse button. I can't read. I'm not a reader, apparently. To move, hold the right mouse click in the desired direction. When the click is released, the knight stops. Depending on the proximity to the knight, the speed decreases or increases. There are 3 speed levels indicated by the cursor change. Okay. We're walking. We're running. Oh, sorry. Oh, I can't stop. Talk to a character. To talk to character, point the cursor over the character, and left click when the cursor changes. Hello.
When Ulfius spots our heroes, he exclaims with earnest joy, "Here is my dear old Hector, ah, dear friend, how happy I am to see you. And these must be your sons, Kay and Arthur."
Hello. How are you doing, Ulfius? Greet Hector's old friend Ulfius and introduce Arthur and Kay.
Ulfius is delighted. What a long time it has been, good old Hector. Let's have a friendly duel on foot, just you and me, to see which of us has the oldest bones.
This seems like a terrible idea, and I'm like pretty sure that Hector's gonna die here.
He shows his former companion the blunt weapons they'd be using, but only to the first touché, he adds.
Okay. Accept the duel.
Hector and Ulfius prepare for the battle, both quite excited to fight each other once again.
Yeah, just doing medieval man stuff, dude. Bashing each other with blunt swords. Make tooltips appear by placing the cursor over elements of the interface. It will give you additional information about the desired element. Cool. Beginning of each combat turn, each knight starts with 3 action points. Action points represent the passage of time and are spent each time a character performs an action. Combat actions are displayed in the Knight Actions menu below. You can come back to this menu anytime by left-clicking on the knight icon. Okay. Are you the knight icon? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's this. Either way, tooltips detail the effects and use conditions of every action as well as their AP cost. Hover the cursor over any action icon to display the corresponding tooltip. Okay. Okay, normally we'd need the squire, I guess, to unsheath their weapon. Shield from belt. Mount horse, dismount horse. I can't read that because the thing's in the way. I think that says surrender. Lame. Aim slash attack, thrust attack. Okay, cool. I mean, we got a lot of options, it seems. Movement in combat. Moving in combat costs action points. Moving 1 hex on foot costs 3 action points, while it only costs 1 on horseback. 3? How many action? We have 3 action points total, so moving 1 hex takes my entire turn? Are you crazy? Moving the cursor on the ground highlights available hexes. Right-click on a hex to move forwards. I don't want to move forwards. He's going to attack me if I do that. We should let him move to us, since it costs all of their damn action points. To end your combat phase, click on the hourglass icon. If APs are remaining, 5 fatigue points will get removed per AP remaining. Okay, interesting. You got a fatigue system, huh? The hourglass will turn green when all knights in combat have used their APs. Okay, it's green. Are these our stats for Hector? Because if so, he's not very... he doesn't have high prowess. Alright, you're about to get bashed to death, I think. You faced your first challenge. You can face challenges in any uncertain situation, whether or not in combat. The top area indicates what type of challenge you are dealing with, and the challenge's difficulty, which is the total score of your opponent. The score is unknown when you are the initiator. Sir Hector faces a defense challenge, prowess, against Sir Ulfius. Oh, we're cooked, dude. Prowess is not what we're good at. Agility plus melee plus card plus bonus equals 13. Difficulty's 20. Our ass is cooked. When you are not the challenge initiator, total score equal to the challenge difficulty is enough to win it. You can see the calculation of the challenge in real time according to the traits, bonuses, and malices of your knight. When a card is selected, its value is added to the equation. Traits needed for a challenge are automatically defined by the type of challenge. The value of the traits present in the equation depends on those of your knight displayed below. Agility, we're old. We've got -1 agility because we're old. Same with strength. Same with sense. We're just getting cooked by Father Time, huh? Select the card of your choice and experiment with available combinations. Note that it is possible to validate a challenge without selecting any card. Click on the OK button to validate your choice. Okay. I mean, we need either love or loyalty, because we need 9 points. Do these do anything special, or is it just the value that they're worth? I love being alive, and I don't want to die right now, so let's do that. Okay. Plus 10. 3 maximum points available. Love, spring. I don't need those. Plus 3 shield defense advantage. Margin between 0 and 2. Your shield has a 33% chance of breaking. Okay. What if I do this? Is that better? 3 maximum points available. Loyalty winter. Love spring. Prowess summer. Challenge failed. Card the same inspiration. Okay. Let's just go in with this and we'll spend 1 inspiration. How's that sound? -1 loyalty winter. 12 fatigue points. 4 fatigue points. Wow, this is very nicely animated. Director shield cracked to the belt. Bullshit. It was like a 33% chance, dude. Okay, so our shield is gonzo. Rust attack? Riveted mesh and plate armor. What's effective against shields? Light armor, gambeson? No. Slash attack. Light armor, gambeson? No, no, no. Increase the cowardice threshold of the entire group by 12. Successful. -1 if failed. Authority plus strategy against 12. Interesting. Surrender? I'd rather not. My shield is gonzo. Okay. Light armor. I have to imagine a shield is heavy armor. Action point costs 2. Is there anything I can do with 1 action point? Not that I'm seeing. Okay, I guess we'll just do a thrust attack. I can't imagine that's effective against a shield, man. Some challenges can be canceled. If you decide to do so, it might allow you to choose another option, or to postpone a difficult challenge for a better time. When you initiate a challenge, such as when you attack in combat or in a persuasion challenge, you succeed if your challenge total is above the total of your opponent. The higher the margin is, the more wounds you will inflict in combat. If you don't know your opponent's total here, you must simply guess. Okay, well, you have -3 shield defense. Does that change? Uh-oh. Okay, does that change if I do a slash attack? Oops, sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I've made mistakes. I don't think I can go back. I did an aimed one instead of a normal one by accident. Okay, where's your arm? You are using that in your left arm. That's even worse. What if I do... Yeah, okay, now I can go back. Wonderful. It's still -3. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter here. Stick with my initial thrust attack. And, we've drawn another love card. This one's worth 9. I'm pretty sure we didn't have that before. I think... I don't know. Let's hit it with a 9. A 9 bopper for 14 total. 3 points available. Love spring. Do I have a winter? Okay. That's what I wanted to check. So we only have 2 points of inspiration here. Because we used one earlier that was the same type. I'm going to stick with this one then. I'm going to bash you up, sir. Plus 15 fatigue points is rough. I can't believe you dodged that. Okay. I only have 1 action point left. We got 15 fatigue, though, so if we end here, we'll lose 5. Okay. Look, what are you trying to tell me? Nothing important. Okay, put me back in the action. I'm going to end my turn. Facing a defense challenge, if the total score does not exceed the difficulty, the location wheel indicates the area of the body that will receive damage and the negative margin between the total score and the difficulty. 8 damage to my left leg. Pay attention to the existing wounds of your knight. An area of the body reaches -6. By accumulation, the knight will fall unconscious. He will die if he receives a -6 in a single hit. We're going to die from a leg wound? I guess if you... I mean, it's a blunt weapon. I was going to say if you cut, like, a major artery. Okay. To avoid that, you can target an area that has not yet received a hit. or aim for the special square that will prevent any damage to the knight. Only one special square can be present at a time. 3 special squares exist: binding, steed, and dodge. What does this mean for me? Director faces a defense challenge, loyalty, against Sir Ulfius. Okay. I mean, it's not a very hard one, though. So... Oh, sorry. We need to hit 16. Okay. So it's not hard. I wonder... What? Can I see my deck of cards? Like, what is left in my deck? Meaning Grail, meaning cards, 45. I guess I'm just wondering, like, what the values are here. Is it from 1 to 10? Don't know. Okay, we blocked. Never mind, we dodged. It's my turn. Okay, great, wonderful. I would like to bash this man's shield. -4 malice. Why? Because I have fatigue and you have a shield. What is this now? Largesse Autumn. Is there a reason to get rid of, like, a crappy card like that? Maybe? I also don't remember what the target was last time. I don't even know if we saw that. I'm going to go with the 6-bopper and hope that this works. Do I see? We still don't know the difficulty. Okay. Okay, we hit it, but it's still there. And that was an 11 that we just got. I still don't think that we have anything to do with just 1 AP left over. Reminder, you can target a special defense square on the wheel with one of your cards. This can be useful to avoid damage or simply to get rid of a weak card and hope to receive a more advantageous one before the next challenge. I don't quite understand how this is working. And I'm sorry, that moved by 1? I see. Okay, how do I determine what direction this is going to go in? So it's telling me what I'm failing by. And we know if we fail by 6 or more, we're cooked. Okay, we have an 11. It's definitely not 1 to 10 then. We're going to do this to just, equal it. Okay, new card. 7 prowess. Coward, loser.
Exhausted, the two friends decide to call it quits.
I didn't.
At
I didn't
this
hear it, no
rate,
bail.
They won't last long, Ulfius laughs. Actor catches his breath, then thanks his friend for the fight.
Loser. Okay. Let's ask how he is.
The old knight is in good condition, but in any case, he will never stop fighting. It is out of the question. He dreams of a glorious death on the battlefield.
I don't know, man. I think you almost had died in a duel. A friendly duel with blunt weapons.
Indeed, it is a great tournament, bustling with activity. Knights from all over the kingdom have come here to face off and take their chances at winning.
Absolutely. Ask him about King Lot.
Ulfius does not much care for King Lot.
Yeah, screw that guy.
He thinks Lot will be quick to sow discord if someone other than he pulls the sword from the stone and becomes High King of Britain.
I agree. Ask for information about the sword and the stone.
The old warrior would certainly like to have a go at it, but he's far less enthusiastic about becoming High King of Britain. Whoever takes over Uther's throne will have many an enemy.
Yeah, I don't care so much about becoming king. I just want to rip the sword from the stone. Ask Ulfius if he has any tips to help us look good in the tournament.
Okay, an actor could persuade the herald to give them a flattering introduction before
Okay.
the battle in the
Yeah.
lists. This would make quite an effect and give them a certain advantage.
Yeah, let's destroy their morale.
On the other hand, adds old Ulfius with a laugh. It would be wise to have a few pennies in your pocket to be more persuasive.
That doesn't sound very honorable there, Ulfius.
The
Me outta
knight
here.
holds back our heroes a moment. I saw a tearful young woman in London, Ulfius says. If you help her, she'll be delighted to choose one of you as her champion. There's nothing like the prospect of winning a lady's favor to strengthen one's courage.
You need to calm down, Ulfius.
When he hears this, Kay sneers. He does not need a lady to be brave. Ulfius starts laughing. Hector rolls his eyes and then thanks his friend.
Okay. Use a horse. A knight always travels on horseback. Go get your horse before you leave. Okay. Ooh. Sir, you wouldn't mind moving? Alright, this was your horse. Found a horse, point and click on again. Yeah. We got it. Select the leader. To change the group's leader, several controls are possible. Click on a banner in the lower interface, click on a knight in the group, or press tab. Okay. Arthur? You meaning you mean nothing to this group? You've got no armor, you look kind of lame. Manual goes into even more detail on the rules of the game. Be sure to check it out if you need further help. No thank you. Done a lot of reading. Now it's time for murder. Knightly combat. Whee! Hello. Who are you? Playing chess?
Play chess in the shelter of a pavilion. The game seems to drag on and on.
Okay.
A knight with an impressive head of blonde hair notices our hero signaling that he would like to have a word. The knight greets him.
Okay, Arthur's stats are like way better than Hector's, probably because he's not old as hell. Hold on. I can't change right now. Bummer, I should have looked at him. Greet and introduce
This
ourselves.
man, dressed in azure and gold, is called Orion.
Hi, Urian. How you doing? Ask who he is.
Orion is King of Gore and King Lot's rival.
Hell yeah, dude.
I am married to the most fierce woman in all of Britain. For that reason alone, I will make the best High King this land has ever known. He laughs.
Okay. Ask him about King Lot.
Orion was delighted yesterday to see Lot fail to pull the sword from the stone. But Lot must not be underestimated, as he is a warrior and a leader.
Urian's a certified hater, dude. Ask for more information about the sword in the
It
stone.
is said that this sword just appeared one fine morning. In his opinion, there is enchantment about it all. But regardless, the knight is determined to try his hand and to succeed.
Determined is the craziest way I've ever heard the word determined pronounced, and I love it. Determined? Love it. Alright, I'm out of here, Urian.
Thor pays no further attention to our hero.
Got a lot of kings in Britain. Apparently. Londinium. Okay. Change lane. You are crossing an intersection and can change lane. To do so, point the cursor on the second lane and left click when the cursor changes. What? Ah, down here? Sure. Londinium? Oh, hold on. I want to go back on the other lane. There's people to talk to. Interesting. I still can't get over how, like... I mean, even this must be 3D, but it feels all 2D picture book, but the models are in 3D. It's very interesting. Hello. How are you guys? I should have looked at the stats. I forgot.
Two knights are loudly talking over each other, arguing who will win the day's fights.
All right, calm down, guys. Settle on the battlefield. This dude's doing push-ups. Hello?
A knight as strong as an ox and as broadly built trains intensely. He seems to have enough stamina to continue all day without tiring. He greets our hero.
Hello.
The man's name is Brastias.
Hi,
He
Brastius.
admits he's not much for conversation.
That's fine. Where are you?
Not a big talker, Brastias shares only that he was captain of the Royal Guard before King Uther Pendragon died.
I understand that you're not a big talker there, Brastius, but can you stop doing push-ups while I'm trying to talk to you, please?
King Lot's reputation already speaks for itself, he sneers. He has nothing else to add.
Man of few words.
The man does not need the chimera of a prize at the end of a tournament to make him want to fight.
Yep, okay. Peace out, dude.
At the end of the conversation, the knight wasn't even out of breath.
Okay. Horses? Nothing? Okay. Hello.
A king with emaciated, almost razor-sharp features tears apart a chicken leg with a smug look on his face. He does not even deign to look at our hero.
Pretty rude, dude. Okay. Hello. I feel like if I go any farther, we're gonna start the tournament. Right? This is where jousting happens? Maybe not. Hello.
A knight, wearing gules and silver, prays, kneeling in the middle of the lists. The man murmurs a quiet greeting before saying his name is Aguisance.
Aguisance, you're so dead, dude. I heard about you. Your ass is going down.
The knight answers rudely that the only way for a man to truly know another is to fight him.
Okay. You're cooked, dude.
Aguisance gravely explains that he is a Christian. He prays for his soul should he die in the next battle.
Okay, that's a good idea, because I'm gonna murder your ass.
The knight says nothing as our hero leaves him.
Okay. You suck, and I hate you. And I'm gonna destroy you in the tournament. Alright. We're going back to the other lane.
Our heroes are excited to see where they will show off their skills. Here is the tournament lists. There is already a knight there, kneeling in prayer.
Yeah, we already saw that. Thank you, narrator. Appreciate you. Oh, we gotta look at our stats here real quick. So 5, 4, 6, 5. You suck. Okay, Arthur is cruising through these stats. 6, 5, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I have a feeling you're gonna get blasted there. Oh yeah, you suck in that third category. And then 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, what is this? Loyalty? These were the cards that we were drawing earlier. So I guess maybe the cards are worth more in this category, perhaps? Okay. You guys have various bonuses because of your servants? Are these taken into account down here? Ori Erudition, Intrigue, Stewardship. I don't see those in here. I mean, I still think we play with Arthur since he's, you know, the one from Arthurian Legends. Nothing. Where am I going? I don't think this...
Amazed, our knights pass the majestic gate to London, the largest town in all of Britain.
Okay, I guess I'm looking for a lady. A crying lady specifically. Hey, that's the banner of Sir Kay. Hello, everyone. How you doing? You want to talk to me? You?
Behind a stall selling rare and precious fabrics, a bronze-skinned merchant with a broad smile greets our knight. The merchant, named Basil, sells the most beautiful and fine products.
Hi, Basil. Greet the merchant and introduce yourself.
The man first shows muslin and camlet, and then various silk fabrics, alpine, pale, cycloton, osterine, sandal, samite, and more.
Sure, I know none of those.
Names are too many for our hero to remember. He's dazzled by the fabric's colors, textures, and sheen.
They're very vibrant, that's for sure. How are you doing?
Basil is delighted to be selling his wares in London. The tournament brings people from all over the country, and this is very good for business. He misses Constantinople, of course, But Britain is an enchanting land.
Istanbul, not Constantinople. It's a long time gone. I don't remember the rest of the song. Good song, though. They May Be Giants.
Basil hopes our
Shout out.
knight will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
Okay. Cool. That wasn't what it said up there, but that's okay. Hello, is there a crying lady in need of a champion? Is that what we're doing here? Doing chivalry?
Two young people, a noble damsel and a gallant knight, hold hands, oblivious to the world
Whoa,
around them.
PDA.
Their eyes glow with passion.
Hello.
As if awakened from a dream, the damsel and the knight slowly greet our heroes. The damsel's name is Carenza, and the knight is Milliant of Liss.
Okay, Carenza. Say goodbye to Meliant, because his ass is grass. How you doing, young lady?
Since meeting this brave and handsome knight, the young lady has never been happier. Milliant is so strong. No competitor should dare claim they will win the tournament, she says joyfully.
Listen, Carenza, you don't know what you're talking about. How you doing, Meliant?
He is the happiest man on earth, he says, and his beloved is the ravishing Carenza. Furthermore, he cannot wait to snatch victory from Hector and Kay. No offense, he says confidently, but you are no match for me.
Okay, offense was taken. You're dead. Carenza, if you can become her champion, that's messed up. Let's ask about her love for Meliant.
Carenza boasts of the strength and depth of her love for Milliant. She then recounts their first meeting by the fountain in London's wealthy district.
Okay.
Our hero sees it's hard to stop her once she gets started on this topic.
Okay, I mean, good for you, Carenza. Meliant, do you love Carenza back?
Carenza is a blessing. He would do anything for her. Plus, she whets his appetite for victory and glory.
Okay. Tell me about the sword in the stone.
The young lady is all too eager for Milliant to withdraw the sword and be crowned High King of Britain. She is already imagining herself queen of this land.
Okay, I'm starting to think that your love isn't for real.
Milliant thinks he has a good chance of pulling the sword from the stone. He is young, strong, courageous, and handsome too.
Oh, of course, of
He
course.
thinks Britain would have much to gain if he became High King.
I mean, yeah, what would we do without a handsome king? All right, I'm going to ignore the champion thing. She already had a champion.
While
Oops, I skipped it. No, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to move. Hello, you crying lady. You want me to be your champion?
our heroes spot a very young lady sobbing her heart out. The sleeves of her pretty blue dress have been torn off.
What a disaster.
Kay laughs at her.
Wow.
Arthur says nothing.
What a dick.
In the end, it is Hector who comforts the girl.
Okay, maidenless, maidenless.
Her eyes full of tears, she says, "Sire, I am so ashamed for you to see me in such a state. My name is Neris, and from now on, I will also be known as the damsel with the short sleeves."
Neris, are your sleeves supposed to go over your hands? What are you talking about? Greet the damsel and ask about the cause of her
It's
distress.
the fault of her older sister, Carenza, who tore off her sleeves.
Ah,
She could not stand it when I made the teeniest criticism of her bow, the so-called proud and magnificent Milliant of Liss,
all right.
says the damsel crimson.
Okay. We're on the same side. Melian has to go down. What are you doing here?
Neris and her sister, Carenza, have come with their father, Sir Thibaut of Tintagel,
Okay.
who is now resting from yesterday's duels. Young lady with the short sleeves will not soon forget how her sister has wronged her.
Okay, I gotcha. What about Carenza?
The odious girl is only interested
Odious?
in Milliant, as if he were the best knight in the world, which is far from the case, she adds, wrinkling her nose.
All right, you and me, Neris, we're on the same page here. We hate Melian, okay? I think we should team up.
All the knights are going crazy over this sword. Whoever pulls it out will be the most powerful man in Britain.
Okay. You and me, Neris.
She'll gladly accept Hector as her champion if he can find her precious
No.
sleeves.
I was talking about Arthur, Neris. Tell her you will find her
The
sleeves.
young lady smiles. If Sir Hector could, she would be truly delighted, and her heart would be soothed.
All right, cool.
The damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
That's very kind of you. All right, let's find this lady's sleeves. Neris, your sleeves will be found. Don't you worry. Juggler, I can't talk to you. That's pretty cool, though. Interactive elements. Pay attention to your surroundings. You will find interactive elements that will move the story forward. Hover the cursor over it, then left-click when the hand cursor changes. Some elements will prove useful later. Okay. Fountain of Youth, perhaps? Just chilling in London? Surely that's what it is, right?
Our knight looks for the sleeves of the younger lady, and he finds them at the bottom of the pool. But they are in terrible condition.
All right, Bummerooski. Quest items appear in the quest items inventory. Click on the corresponding button to show this menu when you need it. Okay. Key button? Down here. Transfer an item to another knight. All quest items are transferable to another knight. Hold the left click on an item and drag it onto the desired knight, then validate your choice. Okay. Which one of you is Hector? I don't know. Okay, Hector. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, okay. Have some sleeves, Hector. Okay, we can't go any... I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to move. Oh, no. What did I miss? Hold on. We can go back, right? I think it said we could look at the quest log. I mean, the dialogue log. I don't know how to do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm getting lost. A concussion? Holy crap. Book, help me. What has been said recently? Have new sleeves made? No. Sleeves cleaned and repaired? Sure. Here it is. 2 guards block the path. Halt there, says no one, or says one with authority. No one may go further. Their stern, unsympathetic faces show that they do not feel like chatting. Okay. That's not a problem for me. Because I got sleeves to repair. Alright, hop on your horse, my friend. Ooh, go back into the fountain, I guess?
What a lovely fountain in the middle of the square. The gentle splashing of the water adds life to the scene.
Sure. Hop on your horse. Off we go. Neris, I found your sleeves, but they're very dirty. I mean, we found this merchant, man. I don't really want to buy new stuff, though. Can you clean these up, my guy?
The Byzantine merchant is delighted to see our hero, whom, once again, he greets eloquently.
Hi, Basil. Can you clean and mend these sleeves, please?
The merchant examines the 2 pieces of fabric with a vexed look. Sire, he says, what happened to such beautiful sleeves? But fine, I will take care of them. It will cost you nothing, only 60 pennies.
Seems pretty steep considering I only have 120, dude. Ooh, persuasion? Are we persuasive? I don't know where my persuasion stat is. Can I switch to Arthur, please? Okay, you're about to face a persuasion challenge. Each dialogue choice corresponds to a knightly virtue, and after you select a dialogue choice, you can only play cards from this virtue. Okay. Basil, your fabrics render me speechless. They are clearly the product of hard work and remarkable skill. Yet I also know a dealer must negotiate their prices. Loyalty -2. Why are we so not loyal? All right, we love. Some challenges allow you to change knights. In this case, the banners at the bottom left will be clickable. Click on a banner to change knights. Okay, who is the most lovable, though? You have grace and trading. So we're looking for grace and trading. Arthur is much more graceful. Okay, Arthur is the man to do this. And we love love. Have a +7. There's no inspiration. You're not good at love? Oh my goodness. 14? Big bucks, no whammies? Hell yeah, we did it.
Hands on hips, the merchant hears our hero out before answering with his own arguments. And then, before our knight has said another word, Basil accepts.
Basil loves love. Ask if he could clean and repair the sleeves we found at a reduced price of 30
The
pennies.
merchant works fast and well. He repairs the loose seams and swiftly cleans the sleeves before drying them over the fire. They are now in incredible condition and look like new.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, Basil.
Basil hopes our knight will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
Okay, that's not what it says here, but that's okay. Give an item. You've received an item that allows you to complete an objective of your quest. Go talk to the relevant character in order to give them this item. All right, Arthur. Go get Neris to be your lady so that you can be your champion and, you know, get Hector out of the equation, I think. I don't think I did this right.
Neris, still sorrowful, welcomes our hero once again, but with a faint look of hope.
Hi, Neris. Give her the sleeves.
The young girl wipes tears from her eyes. What joy the sight of these immaculate sleeves brings her.
Hell yeah.
To spite her sister and to show her gratitude to Hector, Neris happily agrees to let Hector be her champion.
I mean, Arthur did it, though.
Hector laughs kindly. She's far too young to be his beloved. Yet he is a courteous man, so he willingly agrees to defend the damsel's honor. And so she entrusts him with one of her precious sleeves.
Neris, I really think you should reconsider and make Arthur your champion. Hector's very old and terrible at everything. Okay.
The
Bye.
damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
I don't want to talk. I want to fight. Equip an item. You've received an equipable item. View your knight's equipment from their character sheet. Okay. Looking mighty fine, Hector. Kay and Arthur's father, Sir Hector, is an old knight. Patient and benevolent, Hector is also very wise because of his great age and the kindness he shows to his fellows. He always puts others before himself. That's nice. Equip armor pieces directly from the inventory by left-clicking on them. Unequip them from the character's equipment slots in the same way. All right. You can have a bow and a spear and stuff. Okay. Have a silk sleeve. Yeah, you get +1 to grace. Can I give you a spear? No. Can I give you a shield? Yes. Good. Good. Okay. Let's go fight, dude. Let's take down Melian and Aguisance. Aguisance? I don't remember your name. That's how little I think of you, Aguisance. Alright, we do be running. Arthur got a little stuck on a rock, I think. Alright, other lane. Here I come. It's time to destroy you fools. Okay, I see that everyone's left, so I think it's time for the tournament. Hello, everyone.
Marius waits for our knight's signal to announce the next battle. Aguisance and Million also stand ready to face off against Hector and Kay.
Okay, I really think that you're making a mistake by putting frickin' Hector in instead of Arthur, but that's okay. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Let me check the equipment of our good friend here, Sir Kay. Okay, it's not letting me. There we go. Sir Kay. Kay is Sir Hector's son and Arthur's brother. Surly but loyal man who can always be counted on. Knight does not lack verve, excuse me. His tongue, as sharp as his sword, knows how to steer conversations, while his strong character sometimes offends more staid minds. Excuse me. Okay. Can't give you anything, and you don't have a sword, man. Why don't you have a sword? Okay, so if you get knocked down, you're cooked. Arthur has nothing. Young Arthur, son of Hector, is squire to his brother Sir Kay. Arthur's knighthood ceremony is planned for after the London tournament he is attending with his father and brother, and he cannot wait. One day he hopes to become a knight of great standing. Oh boy. Do you get your wish. 15, 20, 53. Holy crap. Okay. I can't equip anything on you, unfortunately. I don't know how you're getting around without a sword. It's kind of crazy. Arthur, do you want to... No, you can't have any of that. Okay. I mean, that's all fine. Get me out of here. Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, close that. Okay, good. All right, we're ready to fight. Put me in, coach. I am ready. I feel like we're going to get slaughtered here. Yeah, we got it.
Emphatically and poetically, the herald proclaims how Aguizens has accomplished such fine feats thanks to his ardor and daring. He also introduces Million de Bliss, whose strength is well proven.
Elias, I
Then
forgot.
it is Ector and Kay's
Forgot to
turn.
get you to help me.
Though Elias praises the experience of the first and the ardor of the second, our knights feel he could have presented them better.
Whoops.
Now, let the duel begin.
I thought I went everywhere. I guess I didn't. Hi, Neris. How you doing? Carenza sucks. Oh, you got your sleeves back. Okay, I understand.
Alas, Arthur lost Kay's sword.
You idiot.
Kay spitefully accuses his brother of being a bad squire.
I mean, he is.
It's
He lost the
impossible
sword.
for him to fight without his trusted sword. So now, here he is, stuck on the sidelines. Fortunately,
No!
Orpheus arrives to fight alongside
Ophius, you old man. No. Arthur, you idiot. For certain combats, you will have to take on... I mean, dude, Kay is pissed. You'll have to take on initiative challenge to determine which side will start the fight. There'll be no initiative challenge in the advent that you take your enemies by surprise, or if your group is taken by surprise by them. Okay. Should I add a freaking card, you think? Going first? I don't care about going first. I'd rather have them come to me, so just give me the scrappy card. Okay. I just realized we're on horses, so movement costs significantly less, so now I'm a little scared. It's possible to examine a combatant character on horse at any time. In combat, this allows you to examine certain characteristics in order to make sound decisions. Click on the examine icon. Click on a combatant on cursor change. If the combatant you want to examine is not in the field of view, remember that you can move the camera by placing the cursor on the edge of the screen. Okay? Now observe the various stats in the designated area. Tooltips give details about each element. Remember that you can change knights during your combat turn. Make sure you have performed the desired actions with each knight before ending a turn. Hourglass will turn green once... Yeah, we saw that. It's advantageous to move 3 hexes on horseback to unlock the charge action, which costs 0 AP. See this action's tooltip to learn more. Okay. Considerably increasing damage, especially with the powerful horse. Okay, I mean, this seems pretty good. So I think we made the right move by failing our initiative challenge. So, okay. We can make you move 3 here to do this, and then we can make you move 3 here and hopefully hit this guy here. Can I like, see this to see if it works? And undo if it doesn't? Okay. Faces a counter charge challenge against Sir Meliant Delis. 9. Hit me with a fat 20 bomb. Oh my god. Left arm injury, -3 cowardice. Inflicted a major wound on Sir Meliant Delis's left arm. Sir Meliant Delis is destabilized. Success margin +4. Okay. Telling us how we arrived at this conclusion. We just blasted his ass. Torso injury. Oh my god, dude. We got freaking wrecked. You lost your horse entirely? While falling, Sir Meliant Delis received a minor wound, -2 to torso. Okay, you got a concussion as well? Oh my god. Grant mercy. When an enemy has a wound, malice under -2, we ask for mercy. Give the enemy the opportunity to ask during the turn. Okay. You coward. Alright, now it's Ulfius' turn. Can I move backwards and then forwards? We're about to find out. You fool. Get charged upon. +3 cowardice points, you loser. Okay, we don't have anywhere near as good cards this time. You have no inspiration in the chosen virtue. That's a big old bummer. Odd total, your lance will break? What? You're just not inspiring at all. You're just terrible at this. Okay, I mean, the only one that's not odd is this one, so big bucks, no whammies. Oh my god, Orpheus. Sir Aguisance inflicted a major wound. No! Orpheus! Oh, bummer. You got cooked, man. Faces a horsemanship challenge. Okay. -10 is crazy. Difficulty's 12. There's simply no way. Like, literally no way. Because we can't have inspiration. So let's just get rid of our crappiest card. Orpheus, you suck ass, man. No! Our horse! You got a concussion? No, Orpheus. Okay. That's a big old bummerooski. The enemy asks for mercy. To accept, you must pass the challenge. If you accept, your level of opulence will increase. Otherwise, you will lose honor. Okay. I mean, I'll let you surrender, you little coward. Sure. Loser. Sir Ector gave mercy to Sir Meliant Elise for a ransom of 2 opulence points. Okay. Get out of here, loser. Coward. Tell Carenza she sucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. Okay. This is not that bad, though. We got a lot of inspiration in the love field. Yeah. Do it. Do it to it, my friend. Okay. Oh! You missed. Sir Ector's shield cracked to the belt. I hate that. Our shields are so terrible, dude. Okay. What if I charge around you and blast your ass? How do you feel about this? Where's my ability to charge? There it is. You? Okay. Blast his ass with a 21, dude? There's no way. Okay, hold on. Hmm. 22. You're so dead, dude. Yeah, get wrecked. Get out of here, you coward. Major wound? Hell yeah, dude. 15 wounds? Oh, wow, you had a pretty high threshold, though. Your armor became useless. Great. Go away. You're dead. Okay. You were not wounded while falling. Bummer. You're asking for mercy, you coward. Give you mercy, loser. Alright, I blasted your ass. You got beaten by an old man. Yay, Ector! Woo! You done did it, my friend. We got some prowess. Nice. We got more cowardice. Why?
Peaceful and precise, our knights fought with fabulous power and speed. How beautiful to see such a duel. Spectators were awed to watch young knights defeated by 2 older warriors.
Losers.
Elias proclaims Orpheus and Ector victorious. Kay will have one last chance to shine. The next tournament will pit Kay and Bodwin against Orion and Brastus. But for now, those who have just fought should go and rest.
Okay, cool.
Kay, red with rage, orders his brother to find him a sword, and fast. Feeling ashamed, Arthur only has himself to rely on.
I mean, Arthur, you should feel ashamed. How did you lose a sword? How do you lose a sword, dude? All right. Kay is pissed, and now we're playing as Arthur. Group said cohesion has changed and is now good. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any more time in today's video. But what a neat game. I really enjoyed the entire aesthetic here. I had fun with the combat, which was very unique. And I liked talking to random people in this weird storybook, but also 3D at the same time setting. I think that's really neat. I like Arthurian legend. Obviously, we're going to go grab the sword from the stone and be surprised that we're the coolest to ever do it. And yeah, I think the game is neat. I'm excited to see the full release. I do wish I could have seen a little bit more combat, or shown off more, I guess I should say. I like all the dialogue and stuff, but I feel like maybe it's not the most engaging thing to watch. So hopefully you enjoyed it anyways. But yeah, I really enjoyed the combat system. That was really neat. If you would like to check out the demo yourself, I encourage you to do so. I will put a link in the description below. I will tell you that it's not like a big green button demo, which, you know, are generally easier to find. It's one of the tinier blue buttons on the right-hand side, if that makes sense to you. So keep an eye out for it. It's definitely on the store page. It's just a little bit harder to notice than normal. And yeah, while you're there, you should wishlist the game because it helps out devs a lot. If you'd like to help me out a lot as a small channel, comments and likes will go extra far, and it would be very much appreciated if you'd like to do that. And if you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, which you just watched, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. If it sounds like something you'd like to see more of, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.